All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Rocket fans, happy Media Day. We have been waiting for this for months on months on months. We are now exactly 7 days away from the start of preseason and just a couple of weeks from the start of the regular season. So the time has finally come. The time has finally come. And before we get any further into this video, I do just want to remind you guys that for the time being, I have a couple more weeks till my second copyright. I've got 2 copyright strikes right now. Basically, if you get 3, you're gone forever. That's why I don't have any media clips from today playing. I've got pictures. I'm just trying to be extremely careful. If it's not highlights, I'm going to use pictures or my face. So if you have any preference, let me know down below. But I saw a couple of tweets talking about Rockets Media Day. First off, shout out to my boy Arya. He is a big fan and he asked for a shout out in one of my videos. If you guys enjoy this video, you like Rockets content, you like NBA content, be sure to hit the like button, hit that sub button. Going to be covering all teams, mainly on the Rockets this whole season. But my man Jorge has been texting me these clips of the Rockets media guys, and from what I can see, everybody is excited. Everybody on the Houston Rockets is excited, and they are ready to get to work, which is the best thing for any Rocket fan to hear. So I think that is the number one key takeaway, is that everyone's ready to get to work. Maybe not John Wall, but everybody is ready to get to work. And we're going to start it actually with my favorite Media Day presser. It was Kevin Porter Jr. All over Twitter, you're seeing a ton of tweets about his professionalism and just kind of how much the city of Houston means to him. Not just today, ever since he's come to Houston, he's really just expressed his gratitude and his graciousness for the Houston Rockets organization for taking a chance on him. It's really crazy because I don't think he was ever at a point where his NBA career was in jeopardy, because a team was eventually, if it wasn't the Rockets, a team was eventually going to be like, hey, this kid has got a lot of potential. He's 20 years old. Let's trade a bag of stale ruffled chips and let's get Kevin Porter Jr. And that's exactly what the Houston Rockets did. They gave up a protected 7th grade draft pick. Just truly phenomenal trade by Rafael Stone. But you got to remember, like, the protection is literally like top 50 or top 55. It's absurd. We got Kevin Porter Jr. for nothing. And I think that is absolutely critical in just kind of knowing the Houston Rockets and the future of the Houston Rockets is we got an absolute steal in this kid. And in his presser, you could just tell how much the Houston Rockets mean to him for giving him this opportunity. And I can't wait to see what he can provide us next year, because you read any article, you watch any video from somebody who isn't covering the Houston Rockets, and KPJ is on their list for a most improved candidate. He really should, even if his efficiency just slightly increases, even if his turnover rate stays the same, I still think he is a very good lock. Not a lock, but maybe a top 5 lock for most improved. And that's pretty crazy, because although he only played 20 or so games last year with the Rockets, he put up some impressive numbers. 16 points, 16 assists per game, couple of rebounds, steal per night. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see Kevin Porter Jr. He looks hungry, healthy, made me laugh. He was awesome. Number 2, I gotta go Jalen Green. He just seems so cool. Like, if you watched my Summer League live streams during the Rockets, or you watched any of my Rocket videos after we acquired Jalen Green in the draft, he's just so dope. Like, he is literally so dope, and you can tell he is ready to get to work, and he will not shy away from the fact that he was picked number 2, and that he kind of takes that a little bit personal, puts a little chip on his shoulder. Jalen Green, top 3 Rookie of the Year candidate, I guarantee you, unless an injury were to come or were to arise. I would say he's definitely a top 3 lock for Rookie of the Year, and I can't wait to see what he can provide us. Number 3, I'm going to go with Alperen Şengün. He also made me laugh. He's just ready to get to work. My favorite quote from him, this is coming from our man Jorge: there are many stars, many potential stars on this team. I'm going to work hard to become one of them. And it just goes, it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. we're all excited about all these young stars on the Houston Rockets roster, and we're also super excited about somehow he was a sleeper. I think a lot of it just has to do that he is coming from Europe, and American media doesn't give too much love to European prospects at first. We saw in the various summer league games his true potential and that he's actually can hold his own on defense. And I talked about this in my video yesterday. Like, he should easily eclipse 25 a night because I mean, he's the Turkish League MVP. He's 19 years old. He's our biggest man, or second biggest man outside of Christian Wood. Actually, I don't know Daniel Tice's official. I don't know what they officially. He's the top three height on the team. I can't wait. Like, I literally just cannot wait to see what Elfrid Şengün, and then obviously you have his translator, and my Rocket fans, we all know about his translator. Lastly, I'm probably going to go Daniel House here. He was really honest. I think he was very transparent, and he's ready to get to work. He literally said, when asked upon his role, it was pretty much like whatever. Like, he will literally do anything for this team. And I think this is something that kind of got overshadowed just with this. It started with the COVID bubble altercation where he, brought in, I mean, a wanted visitor for him, but as far as the NBA is concerned, an unwanted visitor in the bubble resulted in him being done for the season, and that was kind of it. He came onto this Rockets team last year. He put up actually pretty decent stats when he was starting with James Harden, and then some injuries, some COVID issues come along, comes back to a reserve role, and pretty much does nothing. Couldn't stay healthy, couldn't make a shot below 30% from three in a reserve role, and it was pretty nightmarish. But I think, and I mentioned this in my video, I mean, D'Antoni said before he left that Daniel House Jr. could be one of the best players in the league. And obviously some of that is coach talk, but I don't think you'd say that about, like, can't think of who. I was going to say DJ Augustine, but I think that's a bad example. You don't just say that about every player on your team. I mean, maybe to them, but you don't broadcast it for the whole league. So Dan House Jr., his time's not done here in Houston, and I'm sure he'll get traded at some point because it seems like he's also got a chip on his shoulder. He's going to come out. I bet he's going to shoot well. He's going to hold his own defensively, hopefully, and contending teams are going to be like, what's his contract? Oh my God, we need to trade for him right now. All in all, this is looking and shaping out to be a phenomenal Rocket season. So that's going to be it for today. Let me know who you guys enjoyed from the presser. I enjoyed them all. I thought they were all awesome, and I'll probably continue to talk about this for the next week or so, in bits and videos because it was awesome. Very excited, so hit the like button. Peace.